Death Note Killer Within. Death Note Killer Within is a very enjoyable social deduction experience that every fan of the story should try at the very least once. The gameplay might be slightly hard to grasp at first, but once you do it feels extremely rewarding to play, especially it with voice chat, and even more so in a group of friends. Each role has different objectives, but the way you go about playing it is completely up to the player. First is the investigator. The investigator must each day integrate certain NPCs that will reveal information important to catching Kira and their accomplice. For example, if Kira's use the Death Note to kill another player or criminal, the NPC will reveal they saw someone using the Death Note in the area. Each investigator can't do much by themselves and must cooperate with other players on the team to identify and arrest Kira. Also, they must be careful, as if Kira or their accomplice stores their ID Kira, will be able to judge them and kill them as they see please with the Death Note. An investigator can also mark in their notebook with an exclamation point wherever they see acting suspicious. Here, this investigator can also see all the improvement testimonies gathered by questioning NPCs. If an investigator dies, it leaves behind an investigation notebook that the investigator team can use to see which players the deceased investigators through were suspicious, but the investigation team must be quick signs of Kira or their accomplice reach the body. First, they will be capable of implementing the investigator's notebook. If someone suspects you or courts you, you must dispose of them as fast as possible. To do that, you must first be close enough to them to steal their ID. Once you got their real name, you will be able to dispose of them as you please dictating method. And most importantly, circumstance of death, which can help you choose an appropriate place for them to die in order for you to your accomplice to eliminate the evidence before the investigators can collect it. If you are arrested while in possession of the Death Note, you lose the game, but if you manage to find your partner, you can always pass the Death Note to them, exercising roles, but if you are still holding stolen IDs, you will be arrested permanently and be out of the game. Usually this will make you look very suspicious, especially if you are only the player that was in direct contact with the investigator and they reported their ID was stolen. But as long as you don't have any IDs on at time of arrest, you still be on the game, and you and Kira can always manage to pin the blame on someone else next round. If you want to play a bit more carefully, you have to enlist Ram's help. They are what they call a good of death, and will follow you around to tell you which players have been in contact with more than one individual by occasionally around them. So if you want to look too surprisingly, try going for those players' ID. Kira and their accomplice can communicate with strangers and only can they hear each other when they speak using it. However, NPCs can pick up it on this and testify they saw people speaking with a transceiver and communicate this to the investigators, so be careful. Finally, both Kira and their accomplice also have access to unique command cards that cause several incidents around the map, and the investigator must solve a certain amount of them if failed to do so. The new word bar will increase. I cannot recommend this game enough for any social deduction game fan of a Death Note fan. Pick it up when you have the chance. Vote for a sale if you are not sure, but give it a chance. With some friends and microphone, you will be disappointed.